This is 8th class, no, or 7th class. This is or 7th class. Reply. This is 8th class. Okay, anyhow, say your video is clear. Reply. Reply all of your video is clear. Then listen here. Effects of force. Force can make a stationary object. What happens when a stationary football is kicked by a player? The force applied by the kick of the player causes the football to roll or fly away. Similarly, the force applied by our feet on pedal. See, when you kick, pay attention. When you kick with your leg, then the football starts to move. When you kick with your leg, then only the football will start to move. Means force can make a stationary object into motion. Imagine this is a duster at rest. If I apply force, then only it will start to move. You can see force applied on the object can make it move. Next, see. Similarly, the force applied by our feet on the pedals of bicycle causes the bicycle to move. However, force may not always cause an object to move. For example, how hard we push the wall. But keep in mind, it is not necessary. It is not at all necessary that every time you apply the force, an object will move. You go and apply your force on the wall. Will the wall move? Reply, if you go and apply your force on the wall, will the wall move? Yes or no? Reply all of you. If you apply force on the wall, will the wall move? So, force can produce a tendency in an object for motion. So, all of you write down the definition of force. Write down in your copy definition. Force is a push or a pull acting on a body. Force is a push or a pull acting on a body. Force is a push or a pull acting on a body which tends to force is a push or a pull acting on a body which tends to change its state, which tends tends to change its state of rest, which tends to change its state of rest, or which tends to change its state of rest or motion. Change state of rest or motion means in a bicycle you can apply force. You can apply force. Small child who is riding a bicycle, you can apply force to stop its bicycle. Means you are applying moving object to stop. See, it's written there, force can change the speed of a moving object. You must have seen batsman. When the bowler balls there, the speed of the ball is different. And when the batsman applies the force, the speed increases many times and the ball goes out of the boundary. So, it means a child is riding a bicycle slowly. You have then applied your force there. Naturally, the speed will increase. See here. What happens when a moving trolley is pushed harder in direction of its motion? The speed of trolley increases. What would happen if the moving trolley is pushed in a position? If you apply force in opposite direction, its motion will increase or decrease? If you apply force in opposite direction, the speed will increase or decrease. Reply all of you. Just listen and reply. If you are applying force in opposite direction, will the if you are applying force in opposite direction, will the speed increase or decrease? It will decrease. Thus, when a force acts on a moving object in the same direction of motion, the speed of a moving object increases. On the other hand, when a force acts in opposite direction, in same direction, speed will increase. When you are applying force in opposite direction, speed will decrease. The goalkeeper catches the football and makes it stop there. Force can stop a moving object. What happens when a player shot the football at the goal and is collected by the goalkeeper? The force applied by the hands of the goalkeeper brings the moving football to rest. Then force can change the direction of a moving object. What happens when a batsman hits the ball coming towards him? When a batsman is hitting a ball coming towards him, the direction of the ball changes. The force applied by the bat of the batsman causes the ball to change its direction. As a result, the ball begins to move. Ball will begin to move in different direction. Force can change the shape of object. Force changing means you must have seen balloon. When you apply force, shape changes. Children push and pull the clay down to change its shape and size and make toys from it. Kneading floor, squeezing the tube of toothpaste. You must have seen your mother's kneading down, squeezing a tube of toothpaste, stretching a rubber band, pressing a cold drink can. A few examples in which force can cause a change in shape and size of objects. All of you read up to here. Any doubt is there? First read. Right, read all of you up to here. Reading over. Then fill in the blanks. All of you fill in the blank there and tell me answer. First answer. First answer, what will be there? Dash is the SI unit of force. Reply, dash is the SI unit of force. Newton, yes, correct. Dash can change the speed and dash of a body. dash can change हेलो हाँ 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 निकाल दी जल्दी आ जाएगा हम निकलेंगे force can change the speed and direction of a body. Force can change the speed and direction of a moving body. Force can change the speed and direction of a moving body. Then, force is dash quantity. Reply. Force is a dash quantity. Yes, according to your book, you can write force is a measurable quantity, or better you have written vector quantity. You can write both. Force is a measurable quantity, or force is a vector quantity. VECT or vector quantity. You can write both. Force is a measurable quantity as well as force is a measurable quantity. Then next. Yes, vector is also correct answer. Vector is a correct answer. Force is actually a vector quantity because it has both direction as well as magnitude. Then see types of force. Contact force, as the name suggests, when two objects are in direct physical contact. When two objects are in direct physical contact, the force exerted is called. Yeah, I am catching this marker. This is an example of contact force. But this marker is being attracted by Earth. So Earth is attracting it directly or indirectly. Reply. The marker is falling down due to direct contact force or non-contact force. Tell me the marker is okay. The marker is see here. Gravitational is an example of non-contact force. Gravitation is an example of which force? Non-contact force. Then next you have, okay, tell me muscular force is example of which force? Contact or non-contact force? Muscular force. Muscular force is an example of contact or non-contact force. Reply quickly. Muscular force is an example of contact or non-contact force. All of you reply. Muscular force is if you are applying some force with the muscles, you have to actually touch it. When there will be direct contact, that is an example of which force? Contact. See here in the previous section we have discussed about force that are applied by us on the objects. In this, all about force. Some other types of force also exist. You must have observed that when you throw the ball in the air, it comes down after sustaining a certain height. Or iron nails moving towards a magnet, which types of force are involved? Actually, a force arises due to interaction. See, whenever there is interaction between two objects, there will be a force. It is a direct interaction. When there is direct physical contact, that is an example of contact force. When we kick a football, a force arises due to interaction between our foot and football. So there is a contact between foot and football. Such forces, those forces which require physical contact, those forces which require physical contact, they are called contact forces. However, there can be even be an indirect contact between interacting forces. For example, gravitational force is example of which force? Contact or non-contact force. Reply all of you. Gravitational force is an example of contact or non-contact force. Reply quickly. Gravitational force is an example of contact or non-contact force. Gravitational force. Then and magnetic force. Magnetic force. Magnetic force is example of contact or non-contact. Magnetic force is example of contact or non-contact. So this you will read tomorrow's homework is read this page number 152 and 153. Read this page number 152 and 153. Did you get that? Reply, read page number 152 and 153. So good day everybody.